Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beating the Odds. It is Thursday, May 18th, 2023, and we are back with our NBA best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Beating the Odds. Hit the subscribe button, like this video, hit the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post NBA videos every single day, along with the MLB and NHL. Both those videos are live now, so definitely go check those out. We also have a PGA video as well out today. The PGA Championship, a big major, is on today. Give you 5 different winners. They're all plus money. If you win one of these, on the low end, you're going to make a plus 500 win. On the high end, you'll win a plus 1,600. So definitely check that out. We're going after our first 7,500 subscribers, so I'm excited to have you all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So to recap yesterday's results, we had Bam under 18.5. That was a loss. That was shit. We had the Jason Tatum over 14.5 points plus rebounds. I'll talk about that here in a minute. That was a loss, though. And then we had the Celtics minus 7.5. Let me tell you something right now. If y'all are following me on Twitter, you know I blew up last night. That was one of the worst coached games I have ever seen in my entire life. The fact is, the fact that Joe Mazzulla is allowed to be an NBA head coach is one of the most laughable things on the face of the planet. Brad Stevens should come down from the box and become the coach again, because holy shit, that was one of the worst coaching performances I have ever seen in my entire life. First off, they're up by 9 at halftime. And the reason why you're up by 9 at halftime is because you played two bigs, Robert Williams and Al Horford. Then throughout the second half, you don't play him at all. And then the Heat run a roughshod over you. The Heat scored 46 in the third quarter. Jason Tatum looks like he's never played basketball before. He looks like a deer on ice skates out there. He turned the ball over 3 straight times. My Lord, they played like garbage. And by the way, on offense, you just have everyone just sitting around the corners. Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown are passing the ball back and forth. They're not doing anything. How on earth does Max Strus, of all people, shut down Jason Tatum? Guys, I'm not even a Boston sports fan. I know I'm wearing green today, but I'm not a Boston sports fan at all. That was one of the most embarrassing performances I've ever seen in my entire life. Every single one of you bet the Heat. You were 100% correct. That's why I wanted to bet. I didn't, because I thought I doubted myself a little bit and went with the numbers. But I'll tell you what, that was one of the most embarrassing performances of all time. I'm not sure I'm going to pick for game 2 yet, because obviously we have to do it case by case, and every game is a separate game. But my Lord, that was horrible. My God, that was terrible. That was one of the worst things I have ever seen. So I had to get that off my chest. Absolutely horrible. I just want to rant to y'all right now. But even with all that being said, a bad day yesterday. We're still 282 and 236 for the season, so we're 46 games over 500, so we're in a really good spot. And we have one pick today in the NBA. Our best bet of the day was with the Nuggets minus 5.5 versus the Lakers. Anthony Davis and LeBron had fantastic games in game 1. AD was 40 and 10. LeBron, I think, was like 28, 9, and 10 or something like that. He was one assist away from a triple-double. I know that for a fact. And they didn't cover. And the Nuggets, and listen, Jokic had a huge game as well. He had a great first 3 quarters, a terrible fourth quarter. Same thing with Jamal Murray. Guys got in foul trouble. Here's the situation. The Nuggets are the better team here, and everyone knows it. It's okay. The Nuggets are the better team here. They're undefeated at home this postseason. They're going to continue to be undefeated at home. It'll be a fantastic game. The Nuggets will cover with free throws at the end. It'll be very close. It won't be an embarrassment or anything like that. But here's the big thing. The big deal is this. First off, I think the coaching advantage goes to Mike Malone. He's a fantastic coach, and I mean a fantastic coach. But here's the other thing. They have no answer for Jokic. Listen, Anthony Davis is a rim protector and a fantastic defender. But the thing is, what Jokic does is he is so crafty. He is so good on the offensive end. You can put him in where he's the most dangerous. You put Jokic on the elbow and you let him palm the ball, and he can pass, shoot, or he can pass, shoot, or set a pick and pass to Jamal Murray coming off the screen. When you put him in that situation, Anthony Davis is going to have to come out with the rim. Plus, you can have Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon cutting to the rim behind him for easy layups and dunks, which we saw. I just don't think they have an answer for Jokic. And by the way, for Murray, a lot of y'all in the comments a couple days ago gave me some serious shit about Jamal Murray. You think he's good as Steph? No. But again, by the way, Jamal Murray is not the number one concern for Denver, which means Jamal Murray will put up big numbers. What did he do? He had a 30-point game the other day. He was unstoppable. He was getting to the rim like crazy. He was crafting the rim, like I said, and he was a killer shooter. I love Denver today. I think they're going to win this game outright, obviously, and I think they're going to cover this game. However, when they go back to LA, it could be a totally different story. But I like the Nuggets here minus 5.5. Now, we might be adding some more player props a little bit later. We've been doing pretty well with those yesterday, notwithstanding. But we've been doing pretty solid with those this postseason, other than yesterday. So we'll be adding those. For those guys who are not members, check my Twitter for that. Everybody else, members, you will get those texted straight to you, so you never miss those. So a quick recap: we have the Nuggets -5.5. Might be adding more player props later. And if we make y'all money all year in the NBA, become a member at zdmbets.com/picks. As a member, you support the channel and you support me, but you get all of our picks early. You get all of our add-ons texted straight to you, which, by the way, will help you a ton when it comes to profitability when we have winning days, which is more often than not. And we also have a direct line to me. So any game you're considering betting, you can text that hotline number, and you're going to get a guaranteed response back from me. We've been absolutely crushing those suggestions the last few days. So definitely become a member. zdmbets.com/picks. That website is linked in the description and the comments below. So let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I will see you all tomorrow. Make sure y'all check out those other videos.